Okay guys, so let's check out this Japanese prophetic manga artist called Ryo Tatsuki. Now, over the past couple of years, I've noticed that her prophecies have gone viral on the internet and also in several different countries and several other different languages as well. And this is all due to the accuracy of her previous prophecies. Now, her manga is called The Future I Saw. And in it, she had prophesied the death of Princess Diana. And also, I think she prophesied the month of the 2011 Japanese earthquake and tsunami that had occurred. So I believe this has caught the attention of a lot of people globally. And her prophecies has since just gone viral since she's as a matter of fact, since they started coming to pass. For like I said, if you guys were to go and check it out, it's been years since her prophecies has been on the internet and people have been talking about her. Now, we were told in the Bible not to despise prophecy, hence why I'm presenting this here. And whether her prophecy happens to come to pass in July or not, that doesn't matter. All that matters, personally, I believe, is that it would have brought awareness, which is very, very important in these times when most people are fast asleep. However, the reason why I've decided to share it with you guys is that I happen to see this very interesting correlation between her prophecies and the wealth transfer. The prophecy in particular is the one that she's spoken about coming to pass in July, which I think she had that one recently in 2021. Where she heard, or it was shown to her, it was revealed to her in her vision, that the real disaster will come in July of 2025. Now, I find that to be very, very interesting, as you guys are about to see. Now, the first prophetic dream that I'm going to share with you guys, I'm pretty sure that many of you guys out there have already seen all of these prophetic dreams that I'm about to share with you guys. But like I said, the purpose is, the reason why I decided to share it with you all is the very uncanny connection that these prophecies have with her July prophecy. Now, the first prophecy that I'm going to share with you guys is one that you've already heard, and I've already shared it on my old channel, and I believe I've also shared it on this channel as well, and it was from this fellow here. So here's the first prophecy that is eerily similar to what Miss Tatsuki here had prophesied about July.
Shiba Inu to 0.1 because of Japan. Something happened in Japan. President Trump was holding a government thing. A scroll showed up to me. BNB Tiger would go to 0.01. The second scroll showed up to me. Shiba Inu would go up to 0.1 because of Japan. Maybe an event.
Now, as you guys have heard, he mentioned that Shiba Inu went up to 10 cents because of some kind of event in Japan. He said something happening in Japan. Now that sounds very, very interesting to me. Very interesting. But like I said, we're not saying that it is or is not connected to Miss Tatsuki's prophecy. I'm just putting it out there because I found it to be very interesting, very fascinating, and I've decided to just share it with you guys just to make you guys aware. Now, the next prophecy is one that came from Dr. Maria Conwell. I think she had this prophecy in 2022. And as you guys can see here on the screen, in her prophecy, the Lord said that, "Watch the waters, as the waters shall fall in July, and many shall be in shock and awe." Now, again, it appears that water seems to be a recurring theme whenever it comes to the wealth transfer. As you guys have heard many times before, and as I'm sharing with you now, and you're about to hear even more. Now, of course, one of the interpretations of this word is that the waters could most definitely mean liquidity. As I myself have seen in my previous vision that Yah had given to me, I think 2 Sundays ago, I've interpreted it to mean liquidity. But I'll have you know that in my dream, what I saw was actual tsunami waves that were coming off from the ocean and they came up on land suddenly. But I had interpreted them to be liquidity. Now, I'm wondering, could it be possible that the waters could have more than one meaning. It could mean liquidity as well as literal physical water. Because like I said, water has been a recurring theme whenever it comes to wealth transfer. It always has something to do with some kind of flooding, a tsunami, water. I've noticed that. Okay, so for this next prophecy, I think this one came from Robin from Fire Grace Ministries.
Okay, so the Lord said, watch Shiba Inu in July. Something about July. I don't know what's going to go on, but just take it for what it is. You pray and you tell me what you hear.
So there again, we hear about July. We have July coming up again. And this prophecy was from 2022, I think. That was years ago. Yet we still have him speaking about July. And listen, just so you guys know, this is not only being prophesied. It's not only coming from prophecies. Just recently, I'm pretty sure that many of you guys have also heard that the Japanese government have warned their population to brace and prepare themselves for a mega earthquake and also a mega tsunami. According to them, they're expecting it in the next 30 years, which you know that you can't take anything that they say, like whenever it comes to timing. But as far as when they tell you that something is coming, you have to pay very close attention and believe them. And whenever they start to speak like this, it makes me think that the elites are going to have something to do with this next coming geophysical event. You see, that's what I'm thinking whenever I hear them start to publish these kinds of warnings and being so direct. So, we can't be surprised. Also, the United States government as well has allocated a large sum of money, trillions of dollars, towards building underground bunkers, which I know what that is for. I don't think that is for this event in particular. I know they're building these bunkers. They have been building them. They already have some, but they're building even more. I know that those bunkers are specifically for the passing of Planet X, which I don't think this event has anything to do with that. I don't know for sure, but I don't believe that's it. I believe this event, personally, I believe it will be man-made. Okay, whenever it occurs. I'm not saying that it is or it is not going to happen in July. But whenever it occurs, we know that it's coming, that there's going to be some kind of geophysical event there in the West Coast that these elites have been planning for many years now. We all know that it's coming. Hence why I believe that the awareness of it is a very good thing. Now, guys, let's have a look at the very last prophecy that I also have shared with you guys already. Now, this guy here has left this dream that he had under one of my videos on my other channel. And he had said that some kind of flood had occurred in the United States. From the way that he speaks, it sounds as if he does not live in the United States. He's from another country. And after that flood, the people started cleaning up the land. And then it was after that Shiba Inu went on to go to $1, and then further on to $10. And then again, as you guys can see, guys, we have some kind of flood, some kind of water event that is directly connected to the wealth transfer. And I've been noticing this for a while now. And these prophecies that you guys have just heard, they're not even the only prophecies that is connected some kind of flood event to the wealth transfer. There's others out there that I've shared also with you guys as well. There's this one guy that said they have attacked the water in some way, and then it caused a flood, and the water was as high as the tree line, guys. And this event had occurred in the night, in the early hours of the morning, like it was still night. And then Bitcoin started spiking. He mentioned that, people were buying crypto. They were buying Bitcoin as a hedge against this kind of water attack. So, guys, from the mouths of several different prophets, whenever this wealth transfer event takes place, there's going to be some kind of water event. And I want you all to be aware of this. Now, we don't know when this thing is going to occur. I'm just basically bringing to your attention that I've noticed these connections, which I find to be very, very fascinating, between Miss Rio Tatsuki's prophecies and several other prophecies concerning the wealth transfer as well. And I wanted you guys to be aware of it. But please, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. You know, people have been canceling their trips from all over the world that have been heading towards Japan. They've been canceling their trips all because of this prophecy. So this prophecy has a very great effect on travelers that usually travel to Japan at this time of year. So only time will tell if it will be fulfilled, if it will play out, if it will occur in July. We literally have just a couple of weeks for us all to find out whether or not it will occur at that time. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys for this video. You guys take care. Peace. Shalom. Until next time.